Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. This video is actually going to be coming out pretty close to the release, when it's supposed to go live. I haven't been feeling the best in the past few days, so I haven't gotten around to record. And for this current session is just going to be this video until I get a little bit better. Thankfully, we have tomorrow's video and Thursday's video. I just need to edit and upload them, which I could do that tonight. What was I gonna say? Yeah, in the last episode we made it here to the Shrine of Amana. This area is probably notorious for being incredibly annoying of an area. You're probably wondering why there's no enemies down there anymore. I sniped them just because I could, but I am gonna be a little bit out of it, but I'm gonna try my best to get some good commentary in. Oh crap! Did not mean to anger these guys. They hit hard, but they're not that tough. But don't underestimate them. Later, actually, not later, but right above where my head is, in that little area, there's at least 2 or 3 of them, and they will gang up on you. And if you don't have good defense, you're basically fucked, like completely fucked. Because under the water, there's another type of enemy, and they will attack you. Oh, look, he's still alive. But I killed him. I swear I killed him. My freaking nose. Yeah, it has not been a good weekend. It's been kind of chaotic. There we go. Wanted to kill him. I got his helm. I don't have to worry about any enemies over here in this first area because I like I said, I sniped them all. But after I pass this house, I'm gonna have to take on all those guys. It looks like there's. Do I have the binoculars? Yes, I do. Got 3 of the archdrakes, and there's bound to at least be a few of the dudes underwater. You'll see them. Okay, good. Had to make sure it doesn't weigh me down. Oh, be very careful. This area has, like, if I go a little bit further, you can see an abyss. You don't want to fall to your death, so be very, very, very careful when you're wandering through here. If you have a hard time seeing underneath the water, use a torch. It will make it a little easier. But for me, I'm just gonna use the old-fashioned wandering through. 'Cause this is, believe it or not, this is actually the easiest part. It's gonna get way, way harder. So let's talk to her real quick.
We knew you were coming.
While she's talking, I'm gonna take a sip of my drink.
And stop singing. We are Milfanito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark. We will sing here forever, as we always have from long, long ago. We know and
Oh shit, didn't I mean to do that. That's my bad.
For we will never leave. Do you seek King
There we go.
Vendrick? But what is a king, after all? We know nothing of the world outside, for we will never leave here. When we sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught.
I'm hoping the voice is loud enough. When I edit it here in a bit, I'll make sure it's loud enough.
Is there anything wrong? Perhaps this will help. This is all that we can do.
So these ladies, if I am remembering this correctly, because it's been a while since I've done any lore from, these are the spawn of Nito from Dark Souls 1. They are his children. Ah, crap, I hate that. I'm gonna be very careful. This is a lot easier just to go over here and do this. Alright, this should not be a trap. Alright. Here we go. Let me take a sip of my drink, because this is gonna take a lot of patience. Dang, I'm almost out of my drink. I made it for lunch, and it was just a Dr. Pepper and stuff, and I'm almost out of it. I'll have to get me something more to drink after this. Oh, as you can see right there above my head, and now easier to see with all this sparkliness, those are the creatures underwater. The little... I don't know what their names are. It's been a while. Be careful, because while they're in this state, they are harmless. But the moment you attack them or get too close to them, this happens. And they become very violent. And because I'm very cautious, I'm gonna be... Oh, I know. That's my fire sword. There we go. Let's do... Who's closest? You. You want to take them one at a time. Now, granted, this build that I've created is a tanky build, but... You little bastard. Ooh, got the rope. Actually, do I already have the robes? I like organizing my inventory. Yes, we already have the robes. Yeah, you can get the robes early. But now we got the helm, and got an extra one of those. And we got the gloves. There should be Archdrake boots. Haven't gotten them yet. God, being sick, it sucks. I'm hoping by the other 2 episodes that I record for this week that oh no, you're not doing that. Like I said, my build is meant for tanking. I don't remember if I had already said that I'm gonna start using this armor. This armor is a lot more tanky. There is one more armor I want to get for this build, but that's a future me to deal with. For now, the one thing I'm worrying about is just getting through as far as I can, mainly because this area it fucking sucks. This, like I said, this is the easy part. But once I pass this cave, then we get into the hard part, or I call it the medium part. Running through, just running through. Because the first bonfire, or the second bonfire technically, is right here. It's right in there. But this part can get really annoying for players. So I'm gonna be really quick. There we go. Okay. My head hurts, but you know what? I made it to the first bonfire, and we're at around 8 minutes, and I'm proud of myself for that. If you want a quick kill, this guy right here. That's a good little grind spot right there. Actually, what do I got on me? I'm gonna change this. I'm not gonna do any grinding right now. We're just gonna try to pass through. So I'm gonna need. We got that. There we go. Be careful, these ladies. Now I should be able to. Yep, I should be able to counter, which is fine. And she appears, okay. It's rare whenever she likes to appear there. But if you don't like fighting forlorn in water, bring her here. It's a smaller area, but at least you have more mobility. And she's got the scythe, so we gotta be careful. I really 100% hate someone messaged me. I really hate the rolling of NPCs. It does get annoying, especially when it's the scythe wielding forlorn, because she has an attack that drags you close to her. There we go. Anyway, like I was saying before I was distracted, I can reflect magic from these ladies. I wonder if I can hit you with it. Nah, it's gonna be random. Even if I hit them with the magic, it doesn't do anything. So they're basically immune to their own damage. In the regular version of Dark Souls 2, this guy is not here. If you could see him. Boop. Come on. Focusing, give me a second. There we go. Aha! Sorry, I was focusing. This area is not even as hard as the last area, because this area just has heavy hitters. Little mysterious, or the little hidden enemies inside the water, they can be a challenge, but nothing too big. Shit. 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 I forgot to kill her. Their magic still hurts a lot. Come on. Woo! Okay, good. The shield actually makes me... Hold on. Hit me? Okay, no, I can still take damage, but less damage. Alright, that is why this area is a lot harder than the first part. I will explore this area later. 1 second. I was listening to a stream in my ear, because it's my usual morning stream, but it just ended, so I'm gonna put all this away. Very professional, but to be fair, I haven't been able to get anything done recently because I have not been feeling good at all. And I hate whenever I'm not feeling good. There we go. All better. I can have both ears of my headset in. And thankfully, my medicine's starting to kick in for my headache, and it's, you know, I'm still slightly in pain, but at least I'm able to focus a little bit better. My commentary has been garbage for this episode, but forgive me on that. Again, I have not been feeling good. Woo! Yeah! Whoa! I may be sick, but I'm still gonna kick your ass. I couldn't block that. Haha! I gotta kill her. That actually scared the crap out of me. The last one's body is like right there somewhere, and I saw the staff, and I was like, ah, crap, I'm about to be ambushed. Alright. We're at the halfway point of this area. And we should meet... No, we got our summon sign. We'll be using this summon sign for the boss plus another one. But to do that, I'm going to have to clear everything out. I do not have the strength in me to do the boss fight. But I'm probably going to have to because of how fast I'm getting through the Shrine of Amana. Anyone around me? No. Hiya! Missed. Man, I cannot do this today. There we go. I want to fight these guys one at a time because, as you saw earlier, their hammers actually hurt. I wouldn't call it heavy damage, but it just hurts. There's a guy over there. 2 over there. There's a healer one right there in the middle, and then there should be one behind her which casts spells. So, I don't see anyone else over here, so I'm going to take this guy down. See if I can kill him with just a bow. Alright. Now, I want only one of them to attack me. Focus. Shit. I see that. And he's bobbing and weaving. He's got a will to live. And he almost went for an attack. Okay. There was, okay, a caster right there next to him. I could probably kill her from here. She won't move. Alright, caster's down. This is the area, we're like right here. Pardon the slow movement. Right here is where a lot of people will end up getting ambushed by, like, every single one of these. And the higher you are, the more archdrakes there are here. Yeah, I figure there's one over there. Gotcha. There we go. This I can handle. One archdrake's not going to kill me. I mean, he can if he hits me hard, but as you can see, I do more damage than he does, and that's all that matters in this build, is we are a tanky build that does a lot of damage. And like I said previously in previous episodes, I hear it right behind me. Haha! Yeah, like I said in previous episodes, if I need it, I can eventually turn this build into a magic-based build. There's summon number 2. But what I'm gonna do is use the bonfire. Okay, so here's the problem. All those enemies have the weird smoke effect, where they lower durability. So I need to wipe them out. Otherwise, we do not have a protective area. How many arrows do I got? 645? Yeah, that's fine. I could do the... I could kill them off camera, but... what I'm gonna do now... There we go. Nope. 17 minutes. I still have time. My head's killing me. Debating. We have the strength to take on the boss. The problem is, getting to the boss is not going to be easy, especially with this bitch right here. One second. Kaboom! One, two, three, four. And there's a 5 right there. I'm out the tank. Okay, that one right there heals, and there's at least 3. No. There's at least 2 right there. No, those are their axes. Yeah, there's 2 of these guys. There might be a 3rd one right there. There's probably another caster somewhere, but I can't see her in this area. I know there's a caster right there. There's also an invader. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kill these guys. Yeah, they don't like sniping. Let them get back to their spot. Actually, got her before she could heal herself. Yeah, these assholes are just gonna keep blocking. Come on. Quit blocking! Fight me like a man! He wants, like... It's like he wants me to go into the ambush. There we go. And like I said, the last caster's right here. I gotta be quick. Okay, he, for some reason, didn't want to attack. Oh, wait, no, there's a caster right there. I'm out of her range. So, let's see if we can... Actually, let's see if she's in my range. She is. Any other casters? Nope. You missed. There we go. Another helm. I'll have to remove all that stuff later. How many crawlers are down here? Make sure I'm grabbing everything. No, we're just gonna have to take on the invader. I only got a few minutes left, and I only have a few minutes left to handle this. Because, my head's been feeling like crap the last few days. The invader will spawn right over there, but first, let's take this guy out. It's actually good that we take out the invader now. There you are. This is a magic user, so beat the crap out of him. Don't let him cast spells. Spells are for losers. Oh, my freaking head. We're almost there. Hello there. I freed a Milfinito. No summons, sadly, but the boss is right here. I don't wanna, but I gotta. Well, one thing I've learned when it comes to these games is don't play when you have a headache. But I got a schedule to keep going, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna attempt. I'm gonna have to free both of those summons up because I'm gonna need both of them. I'll grab him last. Alright, the fun part. They won't come into the cave. Yeah, see? They'll stop halfway. But you can actually drag them closer if you do that. Kill you right there. I gotta get rid of that second sword for now. Haha! Alright. Come on, fight me! I'm definitely gonna have to use repair powder. At least we're getting Twinkling Titanite, which is what I need. So I can finish maxing out the Aurora's armor. You don't see me? That's good. Come on. I'm right here. Come on. You want to fight? You want to fight? Let's go. Another Archdrake helm for my collection. And then I'm gonna kill her. Hopefully, the summon I do doesn't, Okay, then. Hopefully the summon I do doesn't attack those last two enemies. Lone Hunter Schmidt. Alright, Schmidt's usually the first to die in this fight. Alright, Schmidt. Do not attack, no matter how tempting it is to kill them from far away. I know you're a ranged user, but we're not here for them. We're here for the boss. I said I wasn't going to do it, but might as well. Do the Shrine of Amana in one episode. Yeah, it actually does make a lot more sense, because I have a headache, and this place usually gives me a headache. So might as well take it out in one go. Felicia the Brave. Used to. There we go. I know I could just do that, but still. There we go. Ooh, I almost fell off the map. I really can't focus when I'm not feeling too good. But like I said, hopefully later this week I'll feel better. You guys still following? That's good. Alright, for those of you who know what we're up against, get ready. And for those of you who've never played this game nor know anything about it, get ready. Behold. It's the semen of Dong. Let's do this, big boy. So how this boss works is its outer shell, the frog form, is invincible to all attacks. That form right there, the little demon body, it's weak to melee. Or, it's the only thing we can actually damage. So you want Felicia to do a lot of the attacks to distract the demon. I don't have any magic. Ooh, never seen it just jump like that. Can't attack you in this form, so you literally have to wait to take him out. I've never seen him this defensive. Usually he's broken out by now. There we go. I got one hit on him. Can I attack your tail? Nope. Your tail's made of some, like, weird iron. That's what it sounded like. Yeah, be careful. The swipes on this thing are deadly. Alright, we're taking out 25% of its health. Felicia's probably gonna die, but it's okay. There we go. One more hit and we're at half. I'm surprised it hasn't used its one attack. Not that one. There's another one it hasn't used, which is also water-based. Come on. There we go. It's almost dead. Felicia's 100% gonna die, but it's okay. She was mostly distraction. Uh-oh. I have the wrong healing item out. Nope. Alright. This is when he's gonna start being more aggressive. If I keep him right here, my archer can shoot. Perfect. One hit's all we need. Come on out, big boy. We win. First try. What the hell were you doing, Schmidt? You can't teabag enemies in this game. Or, I mean, you probably can, but... I mean, unless you do this, that technically counts as a teabag. Alright. We are not done with this area yet. We gotta go through a door. And I have no fragrant branch of yours, so I can't access the secret area right now, which is fine. Yeah, I may have done this area with a headache. I'm not doing the next area while I have a headache. There we go. The next area literally is a pain in the ass for first timers. I should know. It was a nightmare. Nowadays I can handle it because I know all the weaknesses of all the bosses and enemies in there, or the boss and the enemies in there. Well, technically, boss is, if you think about it. I know, head, and I know we're hurting. This episode's almost over. Whew. Let's turn up the music and voice. This is the last thing we're gonna do is talk to this guy. Hey, big guy. Alright, tell me a fun little story.
I believe we've been acquainted. Young hollow, conqueror of fear. What drives you so to overcome the supposed curse? Life is brilliant, beautiful. It enchants us to the point of obsession. Some are true to the purpose that they are shadows, flesh and mind. One man lost his own body, but lingered on as a head. Others chase the charms of love. However it is. What is it that drives you? Once, the Lord of Light banished dark and all that stand from humanity. And men assumed a fleeting form. These are the roots of our world. Men are props in state of life, and no matter how tender, how explicit, a lie will remain a lie. Young Harlow, knowing this, do you still desire peace?
Yes.
Venric, the near true one, is here, and not far off. But what is a king? You, neither born with great wisdom grounded by the fates. What is it you seek? You cannot even say yourself. We shall meet again, young Harlow.
There he goes. Alright. Now we can finally light this bonfire. Alright. That's all I can do for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. On the next episode, we're going to be going through this, the crypts here. Which, they are annoying, but I should be a lot more sane and not in pain. So look forward to all that, but until then, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow.